Good evening. Welcome to the Northeast News. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi bringing you the news in detail. First, bringing you the headlines. First session of 17 Lok Sabha begins. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says active opposition enriches democracy. Doctors across the country strike work in protest against assault on medical practitioners in West Bengal. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren meets Prime Minister in Delhi. Government spokesperson says there is no crisis in state. Active monsoon brings torrential rains in northeast. Cherrapunji receives heavy downpour. And in sports, in ICC World Cup cricket, West Indies make 310 runs for the loss of 7 wickets against Bangladesh at Taunton. Now the news in detail. In national news first, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today hoped that all political parties will participate in the debate during the Parliament session. Addressing the media outside Parliament in New Delhi before the beginning of the first session of the 17th Lok Sabha, Modi said the role of an active opposition is important in a parliamentary democracy. He said the opposition need not bother about its numbers and hoped that it will actively participate in House proceedings. Welcoming the MPs, the Prime Minister said the members should think about issues with a Nishpaksh spirit and work in the larger interest of the nation. Modi expressed happiness that the new House has a high number of women MPs. The Prime Minister said his experience also suggests that when Parliament functions smoothly, the government is able to fulfill numerous aspirations of the people. On the other hand, the first session of the newly elected Lok Sabha began today with the administering of oath to the members. Pro Tem Speaker Dr. Virendra Kumar administered the oath to the members. Prime Minister and Leader of the House, Narendra Modi, took the oath. After taking the oath, Modi signed the roll of members and greeted them. Cabinet ministers, including Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah, Nitin Gadkari, D.V. Sadananda Gaura, Harsimrat Kaur Badal and Ravi Shankar Prasad, among others, took the oath as members of the Lok Sabha. The House also observed silence for a short while to mark the solemn occasion of the first sitting of the 17th Lok Sabha.
भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा तथा जिस पद को मैं ग्रहण करने वाला हूं उसके कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक निर्वहन करूंगा।
The Indian Medical Association called for nationwide strike today by withdrawing non-essential health services. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court today said it will hear on tomorrow a plea seeking safety and security of doctors in government hospitals across the country. A vacation bench of Justices Deepak Gupta and Surya Kant agreed to list the matter for Tuesday after the counsel appearing for the petitioner, Advocate Alok Srivastav, sought an urgent hearing. The plea was filed on Friday in the wake of protests by doctors in West Bengal against assault on their colleagues allegedly by the relatives of a patient who died on June 10 at a Kolkata hospital. The petition has also sought directions to Union Ministries of Home Affairs and Health and West Bengal to depute government-appointed security of doctors. Due to the protest, healthcare services in the country has been badly disrupted and many people are dying because of absence of doctors, the plea said. In Assam, medical services were hit today as doctors across the state joined the day-long strike called by the Indian Medical Association in solidarity with their counterparts in Bengal. Services have been withdrawn for 24 hours at the outpatient departments of all medical colleges and hospitals in the state, with the junior doctors observing a sit-in protest sporting black badges. The doctors with placards in hand were seen demanding security for medicos across the country. Some senior doctors and healthcare personnel took time off from work to participate in the protest. The IMA called for a 24-hour strike today, withdrawing non-essential health services across the country in the wake of the assault on doctors in West Bengal. Emergency and casualty services, however, continued to function everywhere. Along with the rest of the community in the country, doctors in Tripura also observed the strike, keeping away from non-essential services. As a mark of solidarity with the striking doctors of West Bengal, the doctors stayed away from the OPD service as part of a scheduled educational program to protest the increasing incidence of assaults on doctors in different parts of the country. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Sunday called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi, sources said. But what was discussed during the meeting is not yet known. However, sources in Imphal assumed the Chief Minister might have discussed the ongoing situation in the state arising out of the reported differences within the ministry. During his stay in Delhi, the Chief Minister also met Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and BJP leader Ram Madhav. Meanwhile, the Manipur government spokesperson T.H. Radheshyam, on his arrival from Delhi at Imphal airport on Sunday, clarified that the reason behind the Delhi visit of state ministers in the last few days is related with official meetings with their respective union ministries after the reinstallation of a new government at the centre. Radheshyam, who holds the education portfolio in the BJP-led coalition government in Manipur, also refuted media reports that most ministers and BJP legislators were camping in New Delhi due to the political crisis in the state. The BJP is a disciplined political party and issues, if any, will be sorted out soon once the Chief Minister returns to Imphal, he said. He also informed that the centre has assured a sum of 200 crore rupees for the state's education sector. In Assam, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today unveiled the bust of Roop Kumar JD Prasad on his 117th birth anniversary at Tamulpur Tea Estate in Dibrugarh. In his speech on the occasion, Sonowal said Roop Kumar JD Prasad had dreamt of a society in which people could live in peace and harmony. He said the present generation should follow his ideals in letter and spirit. The Chief Minister also attended a state-level anti-doping awareness workshop organized by the National Anti-Doping Agency at District Library in Dibrugarh. The northeastern states of India, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura have been experiencing good intensity weather activities for over a month now. All thanks to the active monsoon conditions over northeast India, Meghalaya during the month of June observed frequent spells of moderate to heavy rainfall activity. Cherrapunji, which is considered the world's second rainiest place, has received 3-digit rainfall on 4 occasions in the month of June until today. Cherrapunji recorded 212 millimeter of rain, followed by 162 milliliter on June 5 and 168 milliliter on June 10. During the last 24 hours also, the town witnessed torrential rains to the tune of 359 millimeter. But the rainiest month is July. Although the monthly average is very high for the last few years, Cherrapunji has not been receiving its average monthly quota of rainfall activity. In Assam, in response to BJP's Mission 100, Congress has also set in motion a Mission 80 to win 80 seats in 2021 Assam elections. Former Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi at a press meet in Guwahati today said party workers will now try to reach out to people and launch a mass contact campaign so as to find out the problems faced by people. On NRC, he alleged that Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has neglected the entire issue. In Tripura, the CPIM and other left parties will meet Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb and seek his intervention for ensuring a conducive atmosphere in the state so that they can participate and exercise their democratic rights in the ensuing panchayat elections. Addressing a press conference in Agartala, CPIM State Secretary Gautam Das said the state committee had a detailed discussion on the defeat of the party in Tripura and other states. In the ICC Cricket World Cup, West Indies have set victory target of 322 runs for Bangladesh at Taunton today. Earlier, Bangladesh won the toss and elected to field. West Indies scored 321 runs for the loss of 8 wickets. In Sunday's match, India defeated arch-rival Pakistan at Old Trafford in Manchester. Brilliant knocks by Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, followed by magnificent spells by the bowlers, took India to victory by 89 runs through Duckworth-Lewis turn method. For India, Vijay Shankar, Hardik Pandya and Kuldeep Yadav took 2 wickets each. Rain interrupted the match after 35 overs of the Pakistani innings, following which the match was curtailed to 40 overs and the run chase was adjusted to 302 runs. In Mizoram, hundreds of Mizo youth donated blood and helped the needy as Young Mizo Association YMA Day was observed all over the state. YMA Day is observed every year in Mizoram. It's a day when members in every locality and village undertake social work like planting saplings, cleaning their villages, constructing poor people's houses, and distribution of money to poor people. YMA was formed on June 15, 1935 by Christian missionaries. Now we have the weather report.
Satellite imagery of the northeast shows that heavy rain is likely to occur at isolated places over Arunachal, Assam and Meghalaya during the next 24 hours. The temperatures recorded today at some of the state capitals of the region are as follows. Guwahati recorded a maximum of 34 degrees Celsius, a minimum of 24.8 degrees Celsius. Itanagar 29.7 and 24.8. Kohima 27.8 and 18.7. Imphal 30.9 and 20.5. Aizawl 31.1 and 21. Agartala 35.5 and 28. Shillong 26.2 and 18. And Gangtok recorded a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius, a minimum of 18 degrees Celsius.
Before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. First session of 17th Lok Sabha begins. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says active opposition enriches democracy. Doctors across the country strike work in protest against assault on medical practitioners in West Bengal. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh meets Prime Minister in Delhi. Government spokesperson says there is no crisis in state. Active monsoon brings torrential rains in northeast. Cherrapunji receives heavy downpour. And in cricket, in ICC World Cup cricket, West Indies set a victory target of 322 runs for Bangladesh at Taunton. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.